Hi y'all, this is Mattie from Mattie's Kitchen, and today I'm gonna make y'all some lasagna bowl. I'll be putting them in a bowl and serving them with different toppings on them. I'll be using this Pyrex bowl right here. I'll be putting them in the oven. And the things I'll be using, here's my lasagna noodles over here cooking. And take them, some say oven, cooked. I guess you can put them in there without boiling, and that's an oven ready. But these right here, when you put them in a bowl, you're going to boil them because the lasagna is thick to me, and you won't want to be so thick in these bowls. But I'm going to top some with bacon. I'm going to be using all types of tomato sauce, basil, garlic, and oregano. I got sauce. As I do it, I also have some Ragu sauce. As I introduce it, I'll go over all of the ingredients again because I have a lot of ingredients, and that's I have all types of cheese. I have mild cheese, mozzarella, mild sharp mozzarella. I also have cottage cheese. I use cottage cheese in mine, and I have Parmigiana cheese. I have a lot of things. I have bell pepper, red onions, white onions, and I have eggs mixed with my cottage cheese. Once I start, I'm gonna get back with y'all. Okay, I'm getting ready to start. First thing I do to making the cheese that go in it, you can buy the cheese that's made up, the cottage cheese that's made up, but I buy the whole milk cottage cheese, and I put this about half of this is 12 ounces, and 24 ounces, 1 pound, 8 ounces, and I'm using about half of this right here because I don't need very much, just need enough to make it. What you're gonna make, because you can't use it no more, so don't use too much of that. And I got 3 eggs beat up. I'm not gonna put them, just gonna put a little bit at a time. Beat them up and pour it into this cottage cheese mix. I'm not gonna put so much at a time. And you're gonna put, in mine, I put Parmesan cheese in there. It's the same thing like you buy, you're just making it yourself. Okay, and put quite a bit of that in there. About a half a cup or so. And I'm going to put some parsley flakes only for color. That's just color. I don't know, I never tasted, but it's just for color. I'm going to in mine, I just put a tap of it. Red pepper flakes. I'm not going to put a lot, just a little bit in here. Okay. A little black pepper. And when you get through making this up, you have to set it in the refrigerator. Some salt. So it can stay cold. You want it to stay chilled. Some salt. And I'm going to stir this up, and I'm going to set this in the refrigerator. See if I got enough egg in it. You want to make this so it can spread over on the lasagna. This spread only on the lasagna. I might have to put a little bit more cottage cheese in there. Just a little bit. And so you mix this as you go. And you're going to put it right back. You can put it right back in the refrigerator. Let it stay in the refrigerator until you get ready to use it. And if you don't have enough, you can always start back over. Keep your eggs in case you have to start back over. So I'm going to put a little bit more parsley in here so I can see my parsley. Put a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Put some more of that in there. To me, this tastes better when you make it up yourself because you can put the things that you want to put in there. Let's see. You want to make this spread. You can spread over your the noodles. So that's about a good consistency. Put a little bit more cottage cheese in here. And I'm going to set this in the refrigerator about ready like I want it to be. And I'm going to set it in the refrigerator. I'm going to get back with you. Okay, I'm getting ready to start my sauce, the meat, the ground beef. I got 85 lean. And this is bacon grease because I'm putting some bacon on top. So I'm going to cook my meat and my vegetable with a little bacon just to season it up. I'm putting just a little. This is optional. If you don't eat pork, don't put it in there. So I'm going to put some green peppers in here, some green bell peppers, and then let it fry a little bit. And I'll be adding my meat and other season. Once it's kind of saute and get a flavor down here, put a little green peppers in there. I also be putting that in my sauce too. I'm gonna make my sauce once this starts. Okay, I'll be putting some onion. These are yellow, white onion, doesn't matter which you like the best. And here's some red onion. I'm letting this saute in my bacon grease, like I say. Here's some red onions. Once this saute, I'm gonna set my hamburger meat in there. I got 4 pounds of hamburger meat, so I'm gonna let this kind of saute. Now here's some fresh garlic. I'm gonna cut these up just a little bit. Let's put them in here, some fresh garlic. Now, I'll be using garlic powder too. Like I said, I'm gonna go over all the ingredients once I start, so you won't miss them. And they also gonna be in the description box. This is fresh garlic. I want this to get a, season the vegetable good, and I'm gonna get back with you once this cook. Okay, I'm added my onions, my ground beef to my cooked onions, and with the bacon, the onion, the green peppers, and the red onions, and the garlic and jalapeno pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit more in here that's gonna cook with the sauce, a little bit, because I'm a vegetable person. I make it taste good. The more vegetables you put in spaghetti, the better it tastes. So add a little bit more, then I'm getting ready to do my sauce. Okay, you can either add this dry season before you put the sauce in, or you can add it after you put the sauce in. So these have a lot of seasoning. This is basil, garlic, and oregano. They are petite diced tomatoes. I always put some of those in mine. Stir it up. You make lasagna kind of the same way you make, but you don't have as wet as spaghetti. Same thing. I'm gonna put another can of here. Diced tomatoes. You want this a little chunky, but you want it to taste good. This is what makes the dish. So now I got some Ragu sauce I'm gonna put in here. I'll try something different now, but I make my own sauce, but I'm trying this today. Let this cook. You want it's not going to be as chunky. This is going to be it's going to be a little more liquid in here. But this is what I put in. I put the petite tomatoes, diced tomatoes. I'm going to put some garlic powder in here. And this is the only thing I put in mine. I put a little bit more water in here, tomato juice or something else to make a little bit more liquid. This is garlic powder. Once you get through adding the stuff, you season up, put a little red pepper flakes in. I had a little jalapeno pepper, but I'm gonna put this just to spice it up a little bit. That's up to you, optional. A little salt. Start cooking, a little salt. Okay, garlic powder and onion powder. Make sure you taste. And you also need to put a little brown sugar in mine. And this is Italian pinch. I use this a lot. I got to put a little brown sugar in mine. I forgot to name that. But when you're making spaghetti, you always remember you're going to put some sugar in and make it a little sweet to cut down that acid in tomatoes. Let this start cooking so I can add a little more. So that looks good right there. Let this cook for about an hour or 45 minutes to it season all the vegetables in the meat and to it tastes good so I can get ready to make my lasagna. Okay, I'm going to get back with you. Okay, here's the ground beef and the tomato sauce and all the other vegetables. I added a little bit more of my vegetables in there. And this how I'm going to let this simmer a little bit so you can get that. The longer you cook spaghetti the better it tastes. Anything you add tomato sauce, the longer you cook it, the better it tastes. So I'm going to let this simmer a little bit better, get it cleaned up, and get ready for my workstation to get it together. Okay, get back with you. Okay, I'm getting ready to do my little workstation. Like I said, I never did it before. I'm just a good idea of it because I like sometimes, when you go into a lasagna, you want to warm it up. You don't want to keep cutting it because it dries out. So I'm putting mine in individual little bowls, in these Pyrex bowls, and I see how I do. Okay, and here's my sauce. It's so good. I cooked it, and you want your sauce about this consistent. You don't want it to be too runny. And the first thing you're going to do, I'm getting ready to do this little workstation. The first thing you're going to do, my kitchen is kind of small, so I'm going to have to pick this up. The first layer you're going to do, okay, I'm laying my layers. I have the salt, the spaghetti sauce. I have the noodle sauce, lasagna sauce, whatever you call it. I have mozzarella cheese, and I have mild cheddar cheese mixed together. I also have Parmesan cheese. Grated Parmesan cheese. I have bacon. I have the cottage cheese I mix together. I showed you how to mix it with different things and with some of the Parmesan cheese and different spices I put in here. So those are things I'll be using. Here's my lasagna that I bought. Make sure if you're going to do this, make sure that they cook good. Because they're gonna be in that little bowl, and make sure they cook. And I just cut them to the size of the bowl, and I just set it in just like that. That's how I do a measure before I put the sauce in. Like I said, the first thing that goes in is the sauce. That's at the bottom, and most time it's at the top when you finish. So you put this across, And the reason you're putting the sauce down there because the noodle is gonna go next. You're gonna put the noodle on. And if you want to, you can sprinkle things on the noodle. That's up to you, but I don't because I'm getting ready to put the cheese on. So what I put on, you can put some, since it's the bottom layer, you can put some more noodle. It's up to you how you do your lasagna. I like mine to be meaty. So I put a little bit more meat on that. The reason I'm doing that is to tender that noodle. I want that noodle to be tender. And the next thing, I'm going to add the cheese, which is, it's cheese and sauce. Put the cheese on. First cheese I'm going to put on is the cheese I mixed. It doesn't matter. I made this one. Put this one on. Go all the way across it. That's what you're going to do. You remember when the lasagna get cold, it get real stiff. So this way this is mixed Parmesan, mixed mozzarella and cheddar. Put some of this across here. This is just like a lasagna, how you can do it. But this is my version of a lasagna. And then I'm going to put some mozzarella, some of this Parmesan cheese on it. It'll be cheese and meaty. And for color, I'm going to put a little parsley flakes, just for color. You see that, and you have that flavor in your lasagna, that parsley. Okay, now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get another piece of noodle. Your noodle, when you cook them, they don't come out as good as they could, and I'm not a good decorator. I'm just a cook. So, but it always come out looking pretty good when I finish the finished result. Okay, I'm going to know it's time for another piece of lasagna. I put a little bigger one. Like I said, anytime you put the lasagna in, the meat goes next. And that's order to make you're going to make the noodles, make the salt in the noodles. That's what that's for. Okay. Next, I'm going to put another layer I'm going to put another noodle on top of it. Because I'm getting ready to seal this deal. So I'm going to put this on top. Put some more meat on it. Some meat on it. You're going to do them all the way you want to. That's a little kind of runny, but I like for mine to be done. I'm going to put some of this cheese, cottage cheese sauce that I made up. And it's good. It's going to be so good. You can do it any kind of way you want to do it. It's up to you. Because I'm going to do 3 of them. Put this on, that's going to melt over. And like I said, some parsley. Now I'll put the cheese on first. Put some of this Parmesan cheese on this. And this is how you do your little station. This is how you do it. My version, everybody do their lasagna different way. Some people use more, and I'm gonna put some cheese on top of this. Cheese is cheddar, and I'm gonna put this in the oven. When I put the oven, I'm gonna make all of them, then I'm gonna set them all in the oven. I'm gonna try to make them different. All of them, that's one of them I did. And I'm gonna do another one, and I'm gonna create another one. Side look, it's gonna be in there. I mean, this is my bowl, individual bowl lasagna. So I'm gonna do one more for you, and I'm gonna do the other one off camera. Okay, I'm getting ready to make another one for you. Like I said, you always start with the sauce at the bottom. Always put that at the bottom. Simple. If you don't want your sauce too runny, because kind of chunky, but like I said, I put a lot. Most people ain't gonna put that much meat, but I do, because I like that better than I do the cheese sometimes. So I'm gonna put a little bit more on here. I'm just gonna put as much. So a little bit more on here. Don't have your spaghetti too runny if you don't. But I do. I like for mine to be like that. I don't like for mine to be dry, cooked dry. I like for it to get dry on the second time. The second thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put some cheese on like I did the other one. But I'm going to put a little bacon on top of, put some bacon on top of this one. Okay. This is good. I taste this. It's pretty good. Now this is mixed cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese mixed. Sprinkle that over this cheese right here. Write in the comments, tell me how y'all make y'all lasagna, because I know most people don't make it like this. I make mine the way I like it myself. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna put a little Parmesan cheese on here. It'd be real cheesy too. It'd be me, put a little Parmesan. And put a little parsley for coloring. Okay, so I'm going to take and put another layer, and I'll be finished with this. That kind of, so you can see it on the side. When you have it up that high, you can see it on the side. I'm going to put a little, like I said, you got to put the sauce. When you're making lasagna, and sometimes the only way you're making it like that, each time you do it, you're probably going to do it different. You're going to probably start with something else. It's not going to probably be the same. Okay, I'm going to put some of this cheese on here. Cottage cheese. Parmesan cheese. And other spices. And put some of this on here. And this is for a person who don't want a lot of noodles. They don't want all that noodles on theirs. This would be the one that I want. It's meaty and cheesy. So I'm going to put some of this on here again. And I'm going to sprinkle my bacon on here. Like I said, this would be the one I'm eating. Put a little parsley on here. I'm going to put these in the oven. And if you want to, you can lay a piece of aluminum foil, just spread it on there. Don't seal it and just so it can dry out or something, so your noodles can cook in case if your noodles didn't cook. Now here's some bacon on here. Let it go on the side, crispy bacon. I cooked this bacon. I also fried my hamburger meat with the bacon grease, and sauteed my vegetable, my onion, garlic, and bell pepper and stuff. Okay, then. This is it. I'm going to put these in the oven, and I'm going to get back with you. Thank you all for tuning in to my presentation of my individual lasagna. I did them 4 different ways. Share this video with friends and family. Once again, please subscribe to my channel and have a wonderful day.